and welcome to yet another exciting episode of Time with Rhadybwoy. As you all know, Time with Rhadybwoy seeks to bring you interesting conversations with your favorite personalities and eminent people in the society. But then also, we have a segment where we interact with upcoming talent and we give them the exposure and talk about their journey and their plan for the industry. Today we'll be interacting with one young man who finds himself in the dancehall genre of music and is willing to share his story and his experience by far. This is Time with Rhadybwoy right here on Mozi Media TV. If you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe, you comment, you like, and you share. So today we are inside the 18th Lane Indian Restaurant and Bar, located inside Utsu, few minutes walk from the Kona Cafe. Let's check out our personality profile for today.
Indian Radical different assignment. Okay. One more time. Get it right here. Indian Radical different assignment. Right there. It's the way we keep the dancehall culture alive. This is how it's supposed to be done. One man alone can't do it. It's love, peace, and unity. It's no greediness. It's no ego.
Okay, so that was our personality profile for today. Since we will be speaking to someone in the dancehall genre, I'm going to be speaking part one throughout the interview.
Yes, sir.
I man, what?
Well, go on.
Yeah, just let it will come. It will come.
Sure.
Rhadybwoy,
Boss man.
how you doing?
Everything cool, brother.
How is music? From a general perspective, how is music?
Music has been good, and it's still, you know, it's getting the masses that we are expecting.
The master.
Yeah.
Why dancehall though?
Yeah, I would say dancehall because I loved Stoneboy songs, Shatawale's songs, Vibes Cartel, Mavado. Though I love all secular type of music, but the one I picked was when I listened to Stoneboy. Since then, I tried trying to do some dancehall stuffs, and it's picked.
So it's picked because of your love for Stoneboy.
Sure.
You just decided to do music and particularly dancehall.
Yeah. I was into music though.
Okay.
I can do all type of music, but I love the dancehall part of it.
So run us back. Let's take it back. How did your music journey start?
It started way back in JHS. Well, I would say even primary, because I could remember I could send speakers to school just to do some entertainment for the kids, and they'll be laughing at me, you know. But when I started recording was in SHS.
Okay.
That's when I started recording. You see me? So I started recording. My first song was Bomb. I would say it was Bomb, but maybe someone was listening to it and be like, "You fire, fire!" But you know, maybe they found fool or. But we just take on. But as time they go on, we learn. We learn where we picture something. So it be like now, I can say maybe, oh yeah, I did inside me. Okay.
So the video we showed earlier was with yourself and Stoneboy on stage.
Yeah.
How big a deal is that for you?
It's actually a big deal. I can't rate it. If I rate it, it's a disrespect, you know. Because that privilege or that advantage, me is much grateful to me. Because no, I can't say maybe no. Shatawale has never done that thing before. You know, if I followed the episode, I didn't get that platform. But when I followed Stoneboy, just some couple of days, and I would say months, like year, he gave me that platform, you know. So I would say it's grateful to me.
Yeah, because I saw the video and I felt like, okay, this is huge. It's like Stoneboy is a brand,
it's
not
a brand.
just in the dancehall genre, it's just a brand in entertainment industry.
Yes, sir.
So how many recorded songs do you have out?
I would say 10.
10 songs.
10 songs.
10 songs.
Yeah.
Which one will say it's your hit song?
The Ashiaman is my hit song.
Ashiaman. I saw the video. The video is dope. We'll show you guys the video in the course of the interview.
Sure.
How did the inspiration come about?
It was I took one day to write that song though. I went to the studio, and I think the producer, shout out to Beat Massey, you know, he gave me that beat. So he was playing the beat and I was there, I was like, Ashiaman, 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 Ashiaman. So I was just like I was picking something. So actually, the instrument we used for the song was not the main instrument.
Oh.
Yeah, the main instrument was there, but that one was someone's instrument. Yeah. So after writing the songs, I said, Mercy, play something for me. Then he played it. So it was a day song at the studio, and I just did it. I didn't stress.
That's quite impressive. Yeah. So are you under a record label? Do you have a management team?
Yeah, I just had my management team. That's Chanoko. Okay. Big ups to Chanoko. They are holding me now.
Okay. Yeah. So they take the expenses of your video?
Yeah, the expenses. We just started the show. Okay. We are now looking at it.
So you shot the Ashiaman?
The video by myself.
So how do you finance your music? How do you finance your music?
Actually, I don't get anything back.
So how do you pay for your recordings?
Sure, probably the support. Yeah, sure.
So how do you finance it?
So actually, some of the support, street ways, and some of the support still comes from the parents too. Yeah. They do support sometimes.
Are your parents supportive of you?
They are not supportive, but I do lie them just to get some money to do it.
So are they not? They are not supportive because of the genre you do, or just because of music? Because you know there's this speculation that people who do dancehall have some kind of attitude, some kind of behavior. So do you think they don't support you because of the genre, or just because of you doing music entirely?
They don't support me because of the music entirely. Because in Ghana, probably when you say you are doing music, those times they'll say, oh, Wajedro. He's into maybe all court, he's into so that, or maybe the person smokes, the person not particularly maybe dance or general music. Okay. So when I chose music, they didn't support. But when I look like way back, my grandparents, all of them, they were into music. But we were the nordness, so they used to play this kind of like the Kinai Soba, what he does play. So that's what. So in our system, like me, I chose to do the dancehall, but they are not in support, and I'm also trying to prove them wrong. Because probably when you are starting, they are not going to support.
Exactly.
But when it is right now,
once you start getting the Grammys and the BET and the likes, so
oh God.
Afrobeat has become like a big thing now. Everybody's screaming Afrobeat. Like in the US, in the UK, in Ghana, Nigeria, everybody's screaming Afrobeat. Yeah. Do you find safe with the kind of music you do?
Yeah, so
it's like now Afrobeat is the thing. You are doing dancehall. You are coming up. Do you feel safe?
Yeah, so actually I'm not doing only dancehall. Okay. I'm doing dancehall, reggae, and Afrobeat too. Okay. So I have reggae song, I have dancehall song, and I have an Afrobeat song. Okay. You know, just to get all the attention. But the main focus is the dancehall. Right now, you just have to follow the trend which is going. So when you get the hits and when you set in the industry, that's when you can drop the hardcore down.
Okay. That's good. Yeah. Have you had any features with any artist yet?
Not yet. Even those features, I would say we are like just an upcoming, upcoming featuring, but not the big stars, you know. But I was supposed to have a feature with episode. But I think along the line there was some obstacles, so we paused it.
So if you take out Stonebwoy, if you take out Shatawale, which artist in Ghana would you like to do a collaboration with?
Almost all of them.
Almost all of them?
All of them. And I will take
the gospel artists?
Yeah, the gospel artists. I love gospel so much. When you go to my playlist, I have gospel. I do listen to them maybe in the morning, and in the night I listen to the Quran readings. I'm a Muslim, so.
Like the dancehall people, we are not Muslim.
That's it.
Right? Yeah. You like this? I used to do dancehall way back in the 80s.
It be so.
But like. Because of certain, I don't know why my producer is looking at me that way. I don't know if he was there. It's me and I'm saying
you know they there. For me, I love all the circle, like every music.
Okay. So far, what do you think is your biggest challenge coming up as an artist?
Yeah, that's in terms of finance, the money, the management.
Wouldn't you say opportunities too? Because like the one you had with Stonebwoy, it wasn't monetary, but it was a big opportunity.
Yeah, but you said challenge,
Challenge.
right?
But
And
I mean, you see, the reason why I'm asking is that, per what you do,
Yeah.
even in a typical rational setting, some of these mainstream artists are supposed to give opportunities,
Sure,
like what
sure. Stonebwoy did, yeah.
If you had another
one with-
exactly,
okay.
it would have been, because
Yeah.
most of the time I ask people when they're like, money. You can have the money, you reach out to Stonebwoy and you deny you.
yeah, sure. For that one there, for sure.
So
You just have to put in the hard work.
Exactly.
And when he sees you, he can rather hop on your song. But right now, when you are following,
It's true.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's that. When a
Yeah.
big artist wants to collaborate with them, it's very easy.
it's very easy.
It's just
very
You
easy.
just have to do a nice song.
Yeah,
and that's
a nice
it.
song. When it hits, they'll reach you out.
But if
But
you
when,
don't collaborate
if you want to collaborate with the big arts, probably you can collaborate if only you have the money.
You have the money.
But just put in the good work. If you know you don't have the money, but you have the talent, put in the good work, and he will rather hop on your song. So in this case, he's rather what jumping on you, and you are not what going to him. And that one is even great.
So when you take the music industry,
Yeah.
right, from your point of view, what do you think are the things we can correct to make the industry better?
Yeah, there are big talents outside there, and mostly they don't seek to them. They only seek to the ones, they said Ghana for the Penkwasianyo. But that perspective should be ignored. In Telesana, we promote most of those songs and we just ignore the.
I don't want to mention some songs.
You know, go mention, but
some song.
if you know, say no, this song, it be just some 3 days hit, then it finish.
Yeah.
But talent day back, they get some.
So we should pay more attention.
More attention to the big talents. Big talents day.
I'm enjoying the interview, right? So I think from now we want to switch to the dancehall vibe.
Sure.
Just gonna do the interview in patois ways,
Sure.
right? Like I told you, I've been doing dancehall since the 80s, so I still got my
Yes, I.
my patois vibe.
Yes, I.
So I'm
Yes, I, brother.
me I feel me I feel one no.
You don't want to know something about me?
Me I know what something about ya.
Alright then, so my name Rhadybwoy straight out of Ashiaman. I'm a reggae dancehall artist. And that me deal with, and that the business I me do. So me now want to deal with no business any again. Is that what me I say, man?
Chai, what you talk? I know you.
I say I'm a reggae dancehall artist. And that's the business I'm doing. I don't want to do any business apart from that one.
You haven't been to Jamaica.
Yeah.
How do you find your way around the parts? Or like, because it sounded like a real vibe.
Yeah.
How
So
do you find your way around it?
it do like Ghana. I be the English we dey learn, right? You go up to, they go talk the English, you know go back some
You no go back.
So that be the thing there. I go dey talk am for here. So far as you meet the new day here, you know say we dey Ghana. I go talk. If you go to still say, hey, the boy talk something, but I go Jamaica, I go talk, somebody go talk, you go talk something deep, where me to I no go understand. That be how the thing there. So we know the basis.
Exactly.
If you just say for travel to go, then go learn more art. That be the thing.
So you're a student of
Accra Technical
Accra
University.
Technical University. What course are you reading?
Purchasing and supply.
Purchasing and supply. So you are purchasing lyrics and
Yes, sir, and I'm
supplying
supplying. I'm procuring, sorry.
Procuring.
I'm procuring rather.
I like it. How do you combine school and music?
Yeah,
I know, like the
it'd be a big challenge,
university is challenging.
Sure.
There's pressure.
Sure.
Assignments and all this. You'd have to also go to the studio and all that. How you combine all this?
Sure. That one is really a challenge to me too. It's not easy though, because you have to go to class, you have to do this, you have to do. So since I went to the school, I've not recorded any track yet,
Okay.
but I've written them down.
Okay.
And I'm performing my old songs and I'm good to go. And I know there will be a time I can get certain and I'll do all those stuffs. You just have to get a time to write it because lyrics comes impromptu. So you can't say maybe record it so but the lyrics can come, you can write it down. When you get your free time, you can record it. So right now you just have to pay attention to the studies.
It's been interesting interacting with you.
Sure, thank you.
It's been very interesting. But before you take leave of us, I want you to put out your social media handles.
Sure.
So anybody that wants to reach you, they will reach you.
Sure. So on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok, it's Rhadybwoy _Rhadybwoy. And Apple Music, like all those streaming platforms, so it's Rhadybwoy.
So right now, when someone wants to book you for a show,
Sure.
how much is the person expected to budget?
I'll leave that question for the management.
He's trying to be smart about it. Okay, that can be
Oh,
no,
yeah.
but like just a round figure, like just something you think your management would request for.
We've not sat down and discussed that thing before, so I can't actually say
So right now, I want
something.
to book you for my event, like personally. Right
Personally.
Now, yeah.
So I'll just walk up and go, and I'll let my management, a representative, to come and sit down and ask that question.
That's fine. So which platforms can we get your songs?
On Apple Music, you're going to get it. AudioMark, Spotify, Tidal, Amazon, all the platforms. All the platforms. Just go there, search Rhadybwoy, and you're going to get the songs.
So it was good.
And I'm the only artist using Rhadybwoy. If someone uses it, why we have it?
So it was interesting interacting with the Rhadybwoy. Before he takes leave of us, he's going to do a freestyle.
Sure.
It's actually going to be sort of a battle.
Sure.
It's like I told you, like I mean
Hey,
this.
hey,
Like
my host don't kill me.
So Rhadybwoy, after
Boss man, all right then. So Mr. Street, me a DM me such a day for the money, no for them can block me. Shane me no pick me go come out soon. Come in woman a lazy, me look out for me. Cause the fire still a burning. Hey, all of them see them, fed on me. Them say me yes, we do shop like a quarter chopper from my Ghana to watch, and I say nobody can. But come me shop like the dagger.
Aye, is it me?
Man,
Charlie, thank you for passing.
thanks bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was all fun interacting with Rhadybwoy.
So-
This is Mozo Media. Time with the brand here. Make sure you subscribe, you comment, you like, and you share. Before you leave, your media handles one more time.
One more time. So it's _Rhadybwoy on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat. And the Rhadybwoy is RHADYBWOY. So shout out to Chanoko, shout out to Mr. Hansen, Papa, Madam Lydia, all the lecturers, Mr. Churchill, is what me I say, man. And big ups to Wado. Look out for something big, is what me I say, man.
Thank you one time for making time with us.
Sure.
This is Time with the brand here. Today we are inside the 18th Lane India Restaurant and Bar, inside the few minutes walk from the Corner Cafe. Catch me same time. It's a bye-bye.
Bye.